You think you understand offside? You don't. Neither does the guy next to you shouting at the TV, and neither, most days, does the assistant referee holding the flag. It is the single most argued about rule in the sport, and somehow also the simplest one, once someone actually explains it properly instead of just pointing at a screen with three colored lines on it. Here's exactly how it works. Start with the basics. Offside only applies to the attacking team, only when the ball is played forward to them, and only if they're closer to the opponent's goal line than the second last defender when the ball is passed. That's it. Not when they receive it, not when they run onto it. The exact moment the ball leaves their teammate's foot. Here's the part people miss. It's not about where the attacker is standing in general. It's about one frozen instant in time. Freeze the frame the second the pass is made. If the attacker is ahead of that last defender, at that exact moment, offside. If they're level or behind, onside. A striker can sprint 50 yards into open space a second later, and it changes nothing. The whistle already knows. Why does this rule exist at all? Simple. Without it, strikers would just camp next to the opposing goalkeeper all game, waiting for a long ball. No pressing, no build-up, no midfield battle. Just goal hanging. The rule forces attackers to stay connected to play. It's not there to punish you. It's there so the sport doesn't turn into two teams lobbing balls at a guy standing on the goal line. And here's where it gets properly maddening. The margin can be your armpit, your knee, a single toe. Video review now measures this down to body parts that aren't even involved in scoring the goal. A player can be onside with their foot and offside with their shoulder, and the goal still won't count. It feels absurd. It is also technically exactly what the rule was written to catch. Millimeters, not vibes. Now the twist most fans never learn. Being in an offside position isn't actually a crime by itself. You can stand there all day, legally. The rule only triggers if you get involved in active play, touching the ball, blocking a defender's view, or affecting an opponent's ability to challenge for it. Stand offside and do nothing? Perfectly legal. Weird, but legal. Which brings us to right now. Every World Cup runs on this exact rule, checked frame by cameras, most fans never see the raw footage of. Every disallowed goal that sends a stadium into stunned silence traces back to this one concept. Not a conspiracy, not a bad ref. Just a frozen frame, a foot, and a line. So here's the whole idea, compressed. Offside isn't about hovering near goal, it's about the instant the ball is played. Ahead of the last defender at that instant, offside. Behind or level, onside. And even then, only if you actually do something about it. 3 conditions, 1 frozen moment. 0 mystery once you know where to look. The game has not changed, you have. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.